Manatees, large aquatic mammals closely related to the elephants. Sailors often mistake them for mermaids. Belize's manatees, the Antillean manatee, is an endangered species. Every manatee counts towards keeping the species from extinction. Belize is internationally considered to be very proactive towards the conservation of manatees. The sheltered waters of Curacao Bay provide critical habitat for mating and calving manatees. Recent aerial surveys have shown up to 78 manatees. With 2 calves already reported this year, the population is growing. As a protected area, the sanctuary is a haven for this endangered species. But while Curacao Bay is safe, other places are not. Research shows that there are only about 2,500 Antillean manatees left in the world, hence them being on the IUCN Red List on endangered species. So far, in 2015, at least one manatee has died every week in Belizean waters. Belize is internationally recognized as having acceptable management towards the conservation of manatees. We still need to make a stronger effort. Human impacts such as speeding boats colliding with manatees, fishing nets left unattended, coastal development and destruction of mangroves can all lead to manatee deaths or injured and orphaned manatees.
Hi, I'm Jaimy and I work for Wildtracks.
Wildtracks Manatee Rehabilitation Programme is one of Belize's 4 national wildlife rehab programs. The Manatee Rehab Centre was established in 1999 by Wildtracks under the Belize Marine Mammal Stranding Network and National Manatee Working Group to care for orphaned and injured manatees found in Belize's water. The Manatee Rehabilitation Centre falls under Wildtracks Conservation Program, which has as its objective the long-term protection of biodiversity in Belize. Wildtracks has intensive care for calves. At arrival, they go straight into the intensive care pool, where they are monitored throughout the night with the continuous surveillance of 2 volunteers. The second stage is the growth pool. Once they grow to the age where they start eating seagrass and to where they need more swimming space, they begin to get their independence. The third stage is the lagoon enclosure. In this stage, the manatees start to learn about their natural environment and the skills needed to survive. The final stage is pre-release. The manatee starts to spend its days out in the lagoon, first with a carer, then on its own, returning to the lagoon enclosure at night. After pre-release is released, the manatee is led into Curacao Bay, where it is monitored by a satellite tag, after which it is considered wild.
This is important to me because I want future generations to enjoy the presence of these mammals just as they do today. The simple thought that Belize is classified as having the highest known density of Antillean manatees in the world makes me feel proud, because this means that we are on the right track. You see, manatees are more than just these big grey giants swimming around in the water. They're beneficial to us in various ways, acting as natural indicators to changing water temperatures, helping clear out the sea from invasive water hyacinths, as well as keeping the seagrass levels under control. What else could we want? These fascinating creatures provide so much assistance to us, the least we could do is protect them. Manatees are a unique addition to the many enchanting diversity that Belize sustains. So let's ensure their existence for the young Belizeans out there.